Welcome, my darling pretties, to our Beyond the Dawn of Business podcast for pretty, empowered female entrepreneurs. It's time to step into your power, pretties. Lift each other, support the squad, and choose a life filled with the autonomy and freedom to live your dreams. I'm your host, Dawn Beth, owner and founder of Beyond the Dawn digital business brand and agency. My coffee is hot and my eyelashes are on, so we are ready to go. Hello and welcome to this episode. Today is a fun one for me because I get to do an unboxing, which is quite peculiar. It's not something that we do very often. We often do it on video, but this time we're going to do it on this podcast and I'm really excited. We're so lucky that we have a real array of different clients and audience members and people in our network who have lots of different things that they sell, lots of different products, lots of different arrangements. We have people who have merch, we have people who have clothing brands, subscription boxes, you name it. We have somebody in our system, in our network, in our world who is in that different arena. And quite often we get asked if we will promote or if we will shout about these products. And I happen to be one of those people that I will openly shout about fantastic products when I know hand on heart that they are fantastic. I'm more than happy to elevate somebody else's brand and the awareness of that brand if I believe in what that item is or that it's going to be really good for somebody, but I won't just do it off the bat. Like, we probably get somewhere in the region of about 20 to 30 requests every single week, which actually is not that many considering our audience size, with people asking us to endorse things or to give free advice to people or to elevate their name in rooms that they want to be in or to talk them up to people who they want to connect with that we have in our network. And we just don't do that. If we speak about you or if we elevate you, you will be able to know that that's 100% genuine, that comes from an authentic place. And if we ever take on any sponsorship or any kind of advertising through our influencer status, you'll always be able to tell because we're always honest and upfront about that as well. So that leads in nicely to me explaining that this is not a paid advertisement. We have not been given any recompense at all for doing this unboxing. This is just a lovely pretty who's in our network who has been an absolute champion in telling people about us and letting people know about who we are and what they think of us as a brand and a company, who has sent us a gift with the hope that we would be able to give them an honest review, and we thought that a podcast would be a really good way to do that. So that's what we're going to do. So without further ado, I have received this lovely subscription box from a brand called the Blue Raspberry Box, which are a lovely brand. The owner is just the sweetest, kindest lady, and we really enjoy subscription boxes. If you've never had a subscription box before, just let me tell you, it's like a wonderful opportunity for you to find products that you perhaps wouldn't purchase yourself. It's like sending yourself a gift every single month, or having somebody send you a gift every month, like a friend, and you having a little surprise every single month. Now, what's great about that is that obviously it's quite good in terms of uplifting your mood, and depending on what you're into, you can get a subscription box for literally anything. But it's really nice because it's quite an affordable way for you to experience that feeling, you know. And we do lots of things, and you know, I talk all the time about self-care and micro pleasures and all of these things that actually are really good for us psychologically. But just that little boost can be really handy, and it's a nice thing to do. And like I say, it's often more affordable than going and walking into Louis Vuitton. So it can be a wonderful way to kind of achieve that boost. So this is the Blue Raspberry Box, and it is stationery and self-care for women, which is right up my street. So straight away, the great thing about this box is that it didn't require for us to sign for it. We didn't have to do anything to collect it, which if you're going to have something arrive every single month, you really don't actually want to miss delivery and have to be going to the post office. It's a post box size, which is wonderful. And let's just open it up and see what's in here. So we've got this lovely bright raspberry blue tissue paper. It looks a bit like bubblegum actually. And already I can tell that there is a fantastic scent coming from inside this box. So let's just open up this small area here and see what it is. Oh, okay, so this is a wax melt, marshmallow and spiced pumpkin. Oh, that smells so good. That does smell so good. It's funny, isn't it? Wax melts are quite popular now, and I feel like they have been popular for the last couple of years. Whereas before, you know, you might do other things like have oils in your diffuser, or for some time there was like these great oils and hot water steam diffusers that were quite popular, but wax melt literally has become one of the most popular kind of ways to add a scent to your room. Marshmallow and spiced pumpkin, absolutely gorgeous, smells lovely. So we'll just pop that there. What else have we got in this fantastic box? Okay, so I think the wax melts are the self-care portion of this box, because what we've got here looks like some sexy stationery. So let's just have a little look and see what we've got. So we've got the Sort Your Life Out Daily Planner, which is just pages and pages of a notepad that you can stick on your desk, and it says it has checklists for the day of the week, your health tracker in terms of glasses of water, portions of fruit and veg. I think I would get told off for the fruit and veg, although I did have a salad today, so perhaps I'll get away with that today. Checklist for work stuff, life stuff, notes for another day. And then this is really good. I don't know if you're one of these people who does what I do, but I can give myself an unobtainable list of jobs that need doing, like a crazy. There is no possible way a human being could be productive enough to get all of these jobs done in this, amount of time. And I do that, and I will do 102 jobs, and there'll be one half a job left on my list and go to bed a failure because that half a job wasn't completed. So there's a little area on the bottom of this Sort Your Life Out Daily Planner that says, sum it up, today was, and there's different smiley faces all the way down to not feeling so good, super sucky, and all the way up to absolutely awesome. And you get to pick which one you are today. I would give myself the second smiley face, because there is definitely going to be a few jobs on my list today that have not been completed. But all in all, we have worked really hard. We've done really well. Productivity level would get the same as well. So I don't quite get woohoo smashed it, but I definitely get better than oops not great, which is great. Designed to make your day a little easier. Super, super cute. Love that. Now that's probably about an A5 size, I would say, which is perfect for this box. I'll pop that there. Oh, biodegradable and compostable wrapper. Recycle Me. Love that. Love that sustainability. And we have another little pad in here as well, which is called the Productivity Power Pad. Get it done by, and you get to put down a due date, have to do, nice to do, and bonus box. Oh, that's so good. This reminds me, my lovely friend Fran Excel had a brain dump planner that she created, and it was really good in helping you actually figure out what your priorities were and whether something could be moved to a different day or whether it actually needed to be achieved. And that is exactly what this lovely little productivity power pad does. gives you the opportunity to kind of fully embrace the things that you do actually need to do, but also gives you permission, because it's have to do, there's only 3 boxes. Nice to do only has 6, and then there's a bonus box. So straight away, there's only 10 things there. Could you imagine if you only gave yourself 10 things to do a day, how productive you would feel at the end of the day? I genuinely believe that most of my days are filled with at least over 100, easily 100 as a minimum, as a pure minimum. I have about 25 things to do just before I can get the children out of the house and into school, which is absolutely bonkers, I know. I give myself a little bit of, support and celebration every time I manage it. And what else have we got in here now? So this looks like a really smart notebook. Plain, simple, sustainable, stationery, coffee notes from Reflect, plain paper, printed and bound in Dorset. Dorset seems to be coming up a lot in conversation recently. We've just found out that a bunch of our pretties in the free group are around Dorset way. I think I might have to come and visit Dorset so that we can all have a cup of tea. This says, sit back, switch off, relax and unwind with a coffee. Our coffee notes range is simple, sustainable, and stationery is here to help you find your space and connect with those that really matter. That is so lovely. And that, my darlings, is what we have inside this amazing subscription box from the Blue Raspberry box. So do go and check them out on Instagram. Go and give them a bit of love. But that is such a lovely gift. Thank you so much for sending that over to us. That's the kind of thing that it's not just a case of, okay, so you've gotten some stationery and that's great, but there is some real thought that's gone into that about somebody's mindset, about helping them to feel productive even when they've got a lot on. It's definitely, it's so funny, isn't it? Like when we target things towards women, we know we're just trying to chill them out. We're just trying to make their lives easier. What does that tell you about our situation, right? But that's exactly what this lovely little box does. It gives you some sense, so you can take yourself away and just enjoy a sensory situation that allows you to relax, and then lots of little bits of stationery that will allow you to truly prioritise what's important and to not overfill your to-do list, and remind you that actually perhaps not every single thing needs to be done at this very moment, and you can prioritise other things as well. So thank you so much for sending us that box. I think it's super cute. If you haven't heard of them before, go and check them out. And we get people sending us stuff all the time. If you want us to do an honest review on the podcast, please do feel free to send us anything. You can find out our address through DMing us or messaging us in the free group. Thank you, pretties. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Go and have a wonderful day, and speak soon. If you're loving our Pretty podcast, come on over to Social Pretties, our online safe house and sisterhood community. It's a safe space where female entrepreneurs connect and thrive in a warm, welcoming fold of pretty amazing women. You'll find an easy redirect in the description, and I can't wait to see you in there. And depending on where you're listening right now, we would love it if you would click subscribe or follow so that you can be the first to know when our new podcasts come out.